do that.
Today is different because it is the last day of spring training officially, and I'm ecstatic. We get to go on tour now. It's official. We go on the buses and we go to different places. We're not just stuck in one place for 3 weeks.
And I know I was unsure of myself yesterday on the field, but I went ahead and put the baritone change at page 8, that first 9/8 bar.
It all begins.
Yeah, right in there.
Rehearsals are shorter on show days, but they're also more intense, and things get a little bit more on the line.
So Brad, sometimes we don't connect paths very well. That's why we always go back. Stand by, Brad. That's why we always go back an extra set, try to connect pieces, so that you understand there's one path to one dot, and then you need to immediately go into another path, into another dot.
The corps itself is definitely going to be very prepared and very ready. The show itself, I think, with the extent, with the complexity of the show we're trying to put together, I don't think it's going to be ready till finals day. It's going to be a growing process and a maturing element all the way till the end of the season.
There's some minor adjustments that I've made after I went through Vesuvius that we have to continue to refine. But I think after today, I think we have a pretty good understanding of what they need to do in terms of the changes.
Again, reset. I said, let's go back to the beginning. Back to the beginning. Take it to where we just stopped.
Karen, is there anything else? I got the mozzarella.
You bring the box of apples out?
Okay.
We're going to have about 200 hungry people here again, 4 times a day. And you would think we hadn't fed them twice already.
Meatball sandwiches for snack or dinner. But the key thing is just a bunch of folks that want to work real hard to get the meals out. I mean, that's the key, and that's all the volunteer staff. You know, you wouldn't believe the salaries. You know, it's so competitive because so many people want this job. The salaries are just unbelievable. Yeah, in fact, I'll split my salary with it if you'll help me out a little bit here.
This is the stage that's going in the middle of the field. They put like a table, or a little table right there, and the bookshelves, carpet, and like a window on it. And the 2 characters from the show that are supposed to be acting out during the radio show are sitting on it. Spray painting it all black so the metal doesn't rust, and then we're going to paint the whole bottom black. The edges are going to be black and the top's going to be white once we're done with everything.
Good morning. Good morning. And we have a unique day for the cadets. We blend our day with the music of school students.
Today we have what they call MICs. They're just clinics that we give to local high school students. They usually range between like 13, probably like 16, 17 years old. And these clinics just, we teach them how what we do as cadets.
Music is go!
Excited for this?
I am very excited. It's gonna be fun. Oh, I love the cadets. They're awesome.
What do you think of them?
I think best drum corps.
Best drum corps?
Definitely.
They treat the cadets like rock stars.
It's like being almost like a mini rock star almost. It's kind of cool,
How does the center snare of the cadets compare to vinyl?
I'm not sure about that.
Are you filming right now? Are you serious? You're such a jerk.
We're going to a meeting to hear a friend of Hop's talk to us. I'm not really sure about what.
This all came about from an email I got from George from an airplane at 2 o'clock in the morning. And if you live long enough, you'll all get emails from George from airplanes at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's inevitable. Asking me to come in and talk a little bit, mostly about volunteering, about me and my experience here. But I really would like to broaden that to talk about the volunteers that you see here all the time and why they do this and how important you are to them.
We came here last year with this band, and we got to work with them, and it was so much fun. And So whenever a band director told us about the opportunity to come in here again, I just really wanted to go, and I had a lot of fun last year. So
I want to talk a little bit about that motivation, at least from my perspective. That would be from my motivation.
I hope to learn everything I can. Better marching, better playing, better everything.
It's about happiness. It's about living your life to be happy. It's about the Corps teaches a lot about getting up and going to work in the morning, and my message is that's half the equation. Getting up and going to work is important, but getting up and going to work in something you love is even more important. I've done what I love to do, and I'm 60 years old and don't regret a minute of it. And if that's a message I can get across to the kids, I think that could be valuable.
Drum Corps is fulfilling my pursuit of happiness. I mean, everybody's gonna have a happy day, a sad day, an angry day, but that's what life is, and you just have to make the best of it. So yeah, this is a pursuit of happiness for everybody.
With Drum Corps, it's the kids that were sitting in this room. I mean, it's the motivation that you draw from them. You see them get up every morning and do what they're doing.
At this point in my life, it's more than just happiness. It's an excitement. It's an experience, one that I will cherish for the rest of my life.
Welcome to National Public Radio and Life in America. This evening, we talked to Sarah Jones about her past, her present, her life. And we go on a search for happiness.
My name is Sean.
I'm Duncan Mapes, and I play snare drum.
The bass technician.
Cadets,
You're with the Cadets Drum and Bugle Corps.